CCC will bottom of my dick. The Twitter. Copy. Hello, Kyber.
Yes.
I have tweeted.
I have made a twit.
Excellent. It's like making poop. I have twitted. We are playing Donkey Kong Country 3 because it is the perfect Christmas game. It has monkeys. It has donkeys. It has lizards. What more do you want? Good morning, Abyss. It's 5 a.m. where I live. Oof. You're up early. Alright, so this is the best Christmas game because if you press LRRLRRLRLR, it allows you to put a code in. You usually can do things like lives, it'll give you 50 lives or something like that. But if you put Merry, it turns it into a Christmas game.
Okie dokie.
It's the monkey that keeps on giving.
That is.
Oh, that's not how you spell Mary. No, what's delete? Ah, there's no delete. Oh, now we're Memel.
Amazing. I was hoping. There is. Like it says an arrow. Like there was.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, like.
Oh, it's its own function. Gotcha.
Now you're all here pushing buttons and writing MLK. Like some kind of telepathic Martin Luther King.
Truly, he was the king.
Would have, sped that process up a little bit.
Now we've got Christmas mode enabled.
All right. Are we going to funky rental us up some Jesus? Wrinkly's Save Cave is... There's a lot of things that could be a euphemism for.
Just give me a sec, guys. I don't know why the chat's not showing up in the stream. Let me see it work. Work that out.
I store my future children in Wrinkly's Save Cave.
Gabe, did you play the Street Fighter 6 beta?
Yeah. I downloaded the naughty version.
So you didn't get into the recent one?
Oh, why would I? I mean, I'd have told you if I'd gotten into the fucking beta.
Ah, yes.
Also, why in God's name would I have gotten into the beta?
True.
It would have had to have been just one of the dumb luck rando things. And, also who cares? Because, I mean, the downside about the cracked version was it was fiddly to use. Like, you had to use basically a hotkey menu to sort of artificially...
Is that text too small for you?
What text?
On the screen on the left.
Oh, yeah, I can read that.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's funny what, like, obviously, there's... All right, now it's gone.
Oh, well, Kaiba's a dick. Look at all those ha-has.
The
That's just
balancing
terrible.
of the mechanics is, you know, completely out of whack. And well, it is kind of funny watching people who fucking labbed the goddamn cracked version for ages get into the beta and then, just brutalize people with fucking guile sonic boom loops and shit.
I love how you just start this game and it's like, here, have a toddler.
Yeah, and a boat. Like, what's the story for this one? I don't even remember. It's like Donkey and Diddy are kidnapped or some
Yeah,
shit.
they've been kidnapped. And K. Rool's like a scientist for some reason.
All right. It's not, so what's Christmassy about this shit?
I think it's only the bonus stages. So not a lot, but it's enough to get me to play it. I don't care.
All right.
It's my Christmas game. Shut up. The other Christmas game, but we're going to do this for a separate video, is, did you ever play the Duke Nukem Christmas game?
No.
It's wild, because it's an official expansion where, like, Duke has to find Santa. And
You know what? Fair enough.
it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Did you see that people have, like, actually finished the E3 version of Duke Nukem Forever?
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, so there's some functional multiplayer stuff, but the first chapter of the game is completely playable. There are 9 levels of Duke Nukem 2001. And the sad thing is, like, seeing chunks of it getting
See,
played.
they turn into, like, bells. I think.
Is that what those are?
Yeah. Christmas bells. Or something like that.
I think it's like kind of Christmassy
Baubles.
music.
It is.
All right. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, no, I like to recline, I'm not gonna why would I fucking sit bolt upright like some kind of lunatic?
I do love the concept of these dudes holding the coin and you having to throw the barrel in puzzly ways to get them. But fuck some of the mechanics.
I worry about that because simply as it is, getting to some of them is part of the challenge.
Yeah.
And so the idea that now there's like not only getting them to them, but like a mechanical function element that's just going to be a fucking cunt, I don't trust them.
So I'm pretty sure this was the only DK country game to not be made by the main team. Because I believe the main team had moved on to the 64 version at the time. Start to prep for that. Hello, Christian. How are you?
I just do love the idea that it's like
Oh, and presents.
Oh yeah, that I can understand. It's like what, a fucking 10-year-old girl and a special needs child.
Pretty much.
And like, all right, yeah, the special needs child has some like great upper body strength, but that's not a duo I'd be sending out questing.
Well, Donkey and Diddy are kidnapped, so we don't have a lot of choice.
I suppose.
Who are we going to send? Funky, who can inflate?
I mean, probably, like, alright, he's probably fucking really high all the time, but I just can't imagine a situation where I'd want to send, like, a big goofy kid in loot. Like, I used to smoke a lot of weed, like, and as high as I'd get, it'd be like, if anyone said, hey, well, we have a choice here. We're either gonna send this toddler with like, Down syndrome and some pituitary fucking, development out to fucking Liam Neeson, a parent back. Or we're gonna send Gabe, who's high as shit, but like understands things.
Jesus. My soul tried to escape from my body.
And I don't want to have to do that. Like, I don't want to have to fucking,
Kaiba,
especially when I'm high.
seriously, don't just fucking do this shit. You're not funny. You're not interesting. Don't just ask fucking random weird fucking questions, please. Because people are actually having like actual conversations. You don't want to
If I
stop.
saw a chimp riding a baby elephant, what would I do? I'd go, man, that's fucking nuts. And I'd probably take a photo of it.
Good Lord. I'm too high to deal with your shenanigans. Hello, Longitude. Hello,
What would I do?
Yanzelin. Merry Christmas.
I don't know, like what answer you were expecting. Like, here's a thought. Before you ask a question, answer it in your head. What have they fucking got, like, goddamn
Have you ever been in a forest? Yes. That's all you need to know. That's the same person. Good lord, dude.
All right, okay.
Does that explain some shit, Gabe?
It always helps to know at least kind of what fucking part, like what color of the spectrum I'm dealing with. Because it requires different, there's different touches. There's different brushes, different pigments, And you need that. That's just the way the world works. You can't treat a train autistic the same way you treat one of those guys who's going to tell you every detail about his hobby. They're slightly different. The train autistics tend to be quite shut in. They're very quiet about their hobby.
And now for the version nobody asked for. Why did they put this in? Christmas edition. Guess because they could?
It is weird.
Wait.
Okay, but...
Because they did have the Christmassy level in Banjo-Kazooie.
I don't even remember that.
It's free ZZ Peaks. Can't get up in the morning? Well, have you tried Viagra? KeepetClassy branded Viagra, coming soon. To a mailbox near you. I swear it doesn't have Anthrax in it. And when I say Anthrax, I mean the band Anthrax. They could be hiding. That's where they've been.
Which song did they do again? Which song that I've heard a million fucking times?
No.
Didn't they do that one with Public Enemy?
Possibly?
No, because they did a Public Enemy song. I remember that, because that's in Tony Hawk's Pro Skateboarder 2 that I played just so much of on the Dreamcast. Because the Dreamcast one version was the hard best version. I knew people still stuck on the fucking 64 version.
The 64 version sucked. We've proven that with the best song ever, Don't Forget the Joker.
Yeah, the music, it looked better. The PlayStation, the PS1 version's graphics are not great.
No.
But at least it had songs.
Yeah.
Whereas the Dreamcast looked good, it had the fucking music.
It was a whole generation up. It had its big benefits.
It was 128-bit.
No one likes Kiddy Kong. Kiddy Kong's fucked.
Nobody likes Kiddy Kong. It's fucking stupid.
Did they do? Sorry.
I'm kind of curious because there's no way I haven't heard another Anthrax song, because I've smoked weed with too many dead shits to not hear lots of Anthrax. It's just, That's partially why to this day there are 3 Korn songs I like. Although smoking weed with dipshits is only the reason I like 2 of them specifically.
Ha, I take your Bitcoin.
I don't mind if they're little, I don't want them to get clever and start adding
Oh, they will.
Yeah, because that's what's going to happen. They're going to add the fucking tricky shit. And I don't want to, yeah. I feel like I should come up with some fucking bullshit pills. Because I'd at least come up with, again, I don't mind. It's like the pizza place having a beef pizza and calling it Wagyu beef. No, it isn't. You can just say it's Wagyu, because if you said Wagyu styled beef, it'd be all right. But nothing that's getting put on a pizza at fucking Domino's of all places, which, their pizzas taste like fucking, pepperoni oil smeared on a Pringle. It is not good food.
It's cheap food.
Yeah, it was you found that it was $5 to get a fucking pepperoni pizza, and they were miserable. But they were $5, so I got 2 of them. And
see, that's the naughtiest food I ever eat. So to me, it's really good because I have it so less often, and it's just oil and grease.
Yeah, no, see, if I want oil and grease, I'll get fucking KFC, because then also at least it's
that gives me the screaming shits usually, so I try to avoid it.
Well, for me, it's it's also it's just honking great big gobs of protein. The worst thing about it is, it's a bit greasy and staggering salt fucking content. But I don't eat much in the way of fucking processed food otherwise, so fine.
I loved these clownfish because they're just clowns. I don't know why, but that just... It didn't seem to have any other theme.
They're kind of that 18th century Harlequin clown. What the fuck? Okay.
I hated these guys. It's a pervert in a barrel. Fuck off.
It is a barrel pervert. Yeah, that's definitely what that is.
Now die in the sea.
All right.
Cheap on Tuesday? Well, one of the pizzas cost $3. It was a deal of 1 pizza for $3.
Well, the bullshit thing of it, though was like, you know, you could only get fucking one. You know, you weren't allowed to have like, you couldn't go, oh, I'll get like 5, which is what I would have gotten if I were allowed to. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. It's just, that's exactly why they only let you have one.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't have like a fucking limit, but like they don't have a limit on the $5 ones, you know?
Yeah.
And that's only an extra fucking $2. So acting like the fucking $3 pizza is going to cause some kind of apocalypse, but the $5 pizza doesn't, just feels dishonest to me. You know, because if I was being a fat cunt, I'd have gotten I could afford 5 goddamn $5 pizzas.
Yeah.
You know, I have a stray 25 fucking bucks. But like, you know, for $25, I gotta really feel like a bunch of fucking shitty smeared Pringle pizzas. And I don't. I never will. Like, I always regret eating Domino's because it's never as good as it like any way fucking should be. And like, I'm caught in that fucking thing of like, I don't want to eat, you know, I don't want to let them fatten me up on their dough, but like the thin crusts have gotten so fucking bad.
I don't know, mine was fine.
Oh,
I think you're just...
No, they're awful. Like, they're not good. Like, I know you like them because they're like one of the few nice things you get to have in a day.
No, I'm just saying, like, to me, it just wasn't that bad. I'm not a gourmet.
I mean, like, the $2, like, it is...
Wait.
Weirdly an anti-feral defense, but it's also not one that makes a lot of sense otherwise, you know? Look at him.
No, shit.
Got a fucking pinhead and everything.
I don't think I can get him back. He's pissed. Oh, I can. I can just walk through that. I was worried it was going to trigger.
Look at her fucking hunch over. I'm gonna carry that huge pituitary nightmare of a baby. Yeah, I watched Mad God. That was fun. I do wish it had, like, I don't know, maybe more narrative to it. I mean, part of that's just me, though. Like, I'm not in the mood for, like, just, oh yeah, let's look at some shit, you know? Like, I've done a lot of that. I have the internet for that now. I just wish they'd make them a little bit, because the thing is like, Domino's effectively, like, killed every other fucking pizza chain in Australia. Like, there's Pizza Hut, but it's not much better. And it's that thing of, like, there's 2 companies making the exact same product at the exact same price. So, you know.
There's, like, no middle ground either, because then it just goes straight to gourmet pizzas.
Yeah, there is no mid. There is no fucking mid. That's the issue. Because, like, you know, like, they try to cover their own mid by having, like, the New York style pizza. And it's just shitty. You know, you're just paying to get, like, a bigger thing that tastes the same, you know? Cool.
I have not watched Severance. I only watched the same 3 shows.
I watched all of Severance. It was very good.
I watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I watched The Simpsons and I watched Futurama. I just rotate them out when I get bored.
I am sort of lucky in terms of, like, you know, my diet, because I'm perfectly content to eat the same thing over and over again. I have an air fryer, and we'll usually do, like, just air fried chicken breast that I've marinated in something and put it on, like, a couscous with, you know, broccoli or just some green I've got laying around. And
why did I do that?
Yeah, I was about to, you fucking avoided it, and you were like, oh, I think I'll go back. I managed to fucking, you know, fucked up my way out of something terrible there, but, you know, I think they deserve a shot.
Well, I tried to sneak below that bug.
That wasn't great.
No.
That was not a highlight. Now look, your genetic special needs babies being left in the snow. Which is, I mean, look, I support therapeutic abortions, but like, not like this. You know?
No one liked Kitty. I don't, did anyone in chat like Kitty? Was there a single person? Please let me know.
Kitty, what?
It's Kitty Kong. Kitty, you know?
Which one was she from? Which says Candy Kong. I don't know the Kongs.
It's the baby, Kitty.
Oh, the special needs baby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine. Okay, it's called Kitty. I've been calling
Chunky
him Tom.
Kong's the one from 64.
All right. Yeah, no, Severance was quite good. I really enjoyed it.
I didn't even know about Kitty Kong. Oof. I am sorry. It's a bad day for you. Oh, Donkey Kong is like a fine wine, you know, just aged very well.
It's like, the thing about TV shows these days is there's just a lot, you know, so you may as well recommend them. Just go, yeah, it's really fucking good. You know, if you like something that's kind of trippy and weird, which it does very successfully. Like, it does a lot of those Amadeus Res things I love, where you just, you know, dump someone into a situation where the bizarre fucking conceit that you need everybody to fucking get behind is already well and truly gotten behind. And then you can just skip to the fun parts then. I thought the twist was nice.
I figured was nice.
I figured there'd be something along those lines, but the you know, it's always it's the way it's done, not, you know, generally not the idea. Like, people get too focused on like just the concept of the twist and coming up with some fucking great big puzzle, and that's not a good idea. Make sure it's good, and then you can work the puzzle back in, and don't try to fucking think a fucking internet full of demented Spectrum dwellers. You're just not gonna fucking do it. Just come up with your good story and then do it.
Where's Mariah Carey? She's hiding in here somewhere, surely.
She's in the barrel.
I just imagine us popping out. Surprise, bitches! It's Christmas.
That looks like the fucking elephant. Like, did you ever play that SNES elephant game? It was like Tombo or some shit.
I did not.
I feel like they should have a bit in the Mario movie where they're gonna have like a movie about the Mario brothers because they did something really good, and then they'll have Jason Alexander play that Mario. And he'll be kind of like, Mario be like, oh man, really? Come on.
Yeah. Fuck my life.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no way in hell I'd get like my brain split. That's just demented. I mean, that's one of those things where I do, as with a lot of things, I do think the people responsible for that idea should just be tortured to death. But, you know, also it's one of those things where people are doing it, then you're kind of an idiot. It's like, yeah, hey, I'd like to fucking create a duplicate me whose life is going to be only suffering. Because I know how I'd react to that, and there's a way that that could go real bad. Because what do they do if that other one's just like, oh, okay, so this is how it's going to be. I'm going to kill all of you. I mean, I assume they've got some kind of fucking contingency plan for that, but still.
Fuck.
I'm not going to be nice about it.
Damn it.
This is going to be like the ugly, you know.
Is there a barrel here? There is.
I'll have that. There'll be a whole goddamn true crime just about, you know, what was that about?
So you've got to kill you can't see if you go to a rat in the light, you just get scared away. So you got to throw a barrel at it.
Okay.
Just, you know, elephants are scared of mice.
Yeah, no, I figured that
thing.
much, but I just, you know, it just seemed like a bunch of effort.
Old chestnut.
Yeah, I mean, like, I understand the money more than like any of the other reasoning. You know, it's like, all right,
shit.
You fucking, you know, for the person on the outside, you know, yeah, it makes complete sense because you never have to go to work and you just get a bunch of money. And they're like, all right, yeah, that's easy. But like, you know, doing it because, you know, I'm sad because my fucking girlfriend died or some shit. It's like, really? Come on.
I was a monkey all along.
I mean, I really hope that they've got where it's going done. Like, for the love of God, have an ending first. Don't pull a fucking Westworld. I don't really read any webcomics these days.
Oh, that's right.
Okie dokie.
Didn't realize I was in the boss level.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, fucking.
Wow.
He's a hungry fellow. Is that doing it? I think you gotta jump.
I gotta get it in his mouth, yeah. I think it's easier with Kitty.
You know, I figured there'd be no way that you'd be able to just stand on the ground and throw your fucking. Alright, you gotta. We're T1000ing this.
Yeah.
Okay. I always like that as a boss. Like,
it depends. Like, I've read a webcomic recently, but it's a trans-based one, so it depends if you like that sort of thing or not. Or it depends if you're looking for like a humorous comic. Like, I don't know. I like reading nice stories.
You want a webcomic about shopping for new piss flaps online? Boy, do I have one for you. I mean, like, it's weird that there's like recommendations for webcomics like at all, considering there's enough webcomic artists that there's probably one webcomic per human being. Like, you could just find one that's exactly for you.
Merry Christmas, gang.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I tried to like quick throw it after a jump like that, but I was just a little low.
Yeah, it's weird that you... Oh, come on. Come the fuck on. I disagree. Yeah, eat that. Eat your fucking burp beetle. Like, yeah, Westworld was a bummer because, like, the first season was
Oh my
really,
god, this looks like Vanilla Ice.
That does a bit, actually. Alright, so we're just gonna leave him there in barrel hell? Alright. Yeah, like, season 1 was really good. And then season 2 could have been really good and had a lot of ways to be really good, but boy, did they fuck that up. Because, whew. Because season 1, we learned what was going on along with Dolores. And then in season 2, Dolores needed to know a bunch of shit, but also couldn't let the fucking audience know. So she had to just, like, be mysterious for no earthly reason. I mean, the fuck thing is, too, like, they could have had a thing where they switched off death and the fucking, you know, replicants. And that would have been fine. Is that what happens? Zombie soldiers and shit. And then, like, by the end of it, they just didn't give a shit about, like, coherent fucking story logic. And it's like, it's so easy to do that stuff. You know? I could polish story logic for, like, 100 shows a day. It would be that fucking simple. Just make shit make sense.
Hello, Miki Yuki. Merry Christmas. Why can't I go in? Is it because I'm a fucking baby?
Yeah, it's because you're a big, weird, fucking headed baby. You're a pinhead baby. You're a Zippy the Pinhead baby. You should be in a circus. Arm muscles and a head like that. Yeah, and it's funny because Westworld kept going, and it's like, alright. And then it didn't even get its final season, which is very funny. Like, I am slightly curious as to where it could have gone, but, like, also, I don't trust them to tell the story well, so I don't care.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Season 2 sucked, and I stopped watching it. Was it like season 5 of fucking Rick and Morty sucked, so I stopped watching it. Like, it was about like 3 or 4 years ago, and I was just like, I don't need to watch shows I'm not enjoying. I'd have time for other things. You know, like, there's so many things I don't need to... It's not like fucking, you know, 1998, where it's just like, alright, well, I guess I'm watching Passions. You know? We're past that.
Old TV shows that just used to fill time slots forever.
Like, some of them are time and place things and, you know, fine and all that. Like, 1 hour fiction, you know, the 90s was fucking full of them. You know, rewatching fucking X-Files slowly. It's like, you know what's great? Fucking X-Files. You know, things like fucking Buffy and all that, they're in that category. So it's like, alright, here's some shit for an hour. And it's a genre and, like, that's the fucking... Yeah. That was the best you got, you know? It was amazing it was on TV at all. You allowed to have that barrel back there?
What barrel? Oh, yeah, no, that's background.
They could have done that a little differently, because that fucking looks like not background barrel. Look, fuck off, you other monkeys. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, fucking racist monkeys, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real racist against those fucking monkeys.
Wow.
Amazing. Yeah, the new Twin Peaks was great. Twin Peaks Season 3 was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. It's funny too, because like everyone got pissy about fucking episode 8, like it was some great mystery, but like it was the most satisfying fucking direct explanation of what's been going on in that show, like fucking ever. It's like, yeah, the A-bomb unleashed a fucking evil energy into our world, and to fix that, the gods gave us like this golden light that manifested itself as like a teenage fucking girl. What else is it gonna be? You know?
Hello, Muddy.
Wayne? Oh, yeah. See, it's stupid just even thinking.
Golden light, that's Wayno.
Yeah, and there's one thing I like about it is a commitment to doing other dimensions in a way that's like really upsetting. Because it should be. There's no reason it should be like us. Like, fucking Agent Cooper making his way back to our dimension through like this baffling space that's just a giant ocean with a building in the middle of it and this Asian lady with no eyes and like something coming to get you. It's like, yeah, that's just, you know, it's not all gonna be fucking versions of you with fucking cowboy hats and goatees, like.
Ah, come on.
You fucking bumhole. Yeah, I've been meaning to get around to watching fucking Strange New Worlds. I mean, fucking... Discovery, when it's good, could be pretty good, but when it's bad, it's really fucking bad. And Picard went off a fucking cliff in season 2, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Again, how hard is it? Like, I understand not being creative, but how hard is it to just have shit, like, make better sense?
Very.
Because, like, season 1 of Picard, I was like, alright, we're getting past some of the stupider, older fucking, you know, the hacky tropes. The ones that aren't even good. Like, you know, we don't need to do that anymore because we're not trying to get a fucking, you know, we're not trying to come up with bullshit just to get a fucking series of 26 episodes, you know? We don't need to do filler. You can just tell a fucking story start to finish. Yeah, but what if our characters were dumb? It's like,
The fuck is that? Oh, okay.
They're coming.
No, I don't like that. The monkey's arch enemies.
Fucking
the bees.
Ran right into a fucking goddamn rat.
He was a dirty rat. Because the timer flipped me for a second. I was like, why is there a timer?
Congratulations. Your Spaz Baby is now a speedrunner.
No.
This is the most you can hope for. Just make your peace with it. What's under here? Some sea bananas.
Monkey see, monkey do banana.
Banana in the ass had a banana in the ass.
I personally can't imagine the, like, consistency of a banana just getting mashed into the asshole, you know?
Well, you keep the fucking skin on, you lunatic.
I wasn't picturing it with
fucking
the
idiot.
skin.
Fucking Little Miss stuffs a nutsack up in her own body but can't figure out how to get a banana in her ass. Like, fucking... I don't think you can be trusted with a vagina, you moron. Fucking kill yourself trying to feed it fish food, like...
Freeze a banana? That's cheating.
Keep the skin on. Have you not seen a firm banana? Am I the only person who's seen a slightly less than fucking banana bread ready banana? Do you not have a forward roll attack in this?
No, she has the hair whip.
What about the Chud Baby?
Yeah, he's got the roll.
Yeah, of course. Of course you can just fucking underarm bowl a Chud Baby. Fucking big heavy butt and a big heavy head. Just keep on going like a fucking... What the fuck's happening here?
He's powering the door.
Oh, okay. There's a meter. You know, what kind of malarkey is this?
Oh joy. Kitty's back, everyone. Kitty's back.
He does look like a microcephalic. That's the fucking funny part. Like, and I don't know if that's deliberate or not. It might be. It bugs me that the metal drums don't kill the bees.
Hello, Lou.
You know, because metal drums should kill bees.
Yes. I agree. But, I mean, they are robot bees.
Oh, look at him go.
I need the barrel.
Regular Chud Babies can't do that.
No.
You don't want to put them on a fucking, like a
I think we
barrel
should
or
do
a
up
log.
some gorillas to look like Vanilla Ice and see if we can get them to perform a Vanilla Ice concert. We call it Gorilla Rice.
God damn it. Stop jumping the baby right into things.
I do it because, like, I like to do the hops and stuff with Dixie, and I just don't like playing that other character, so I forget I'm playing that character.
Can't you just swap them out?
Yeah. God damn it.
You dumbass. Alright, so we're gonna get the bees to defend the rat engine.
I held up. Come on. Thank you. Ah.
God almighty, look at it. Yeah, this is my good side.
Hello, the thing on the doorstep.
Do you know, mister, so you're thickened at?
I think that needs context.
Nah, it doesn't.
Okay, fair enough.
So you thickened that?
So you thickened that?
Excuse me.
Are you thickened that?
Are you thickened that? Are you thickened that? The classic Nickelodeon show, Are You Afraid of the Thickened Dat? Yeah, fucking die, rat engine. Fucking kill you. It really, like... The fucking mutants, like, I don't expect much, but, like, it is really funny. Just... Every fucking picture you take, some dude's just like... Dick.
Just like Dick Goose. But yeah, I just get a message in my Instagram requests and it says, so you, as in S-O space, just the letter U, space, thick, not spelled T-H-I-C-C, T-H-I-C-K, space, and dat. So you thicken that?
So you thickened that? Like, I do love not using the idiomatic spelling of thick to suggest the thing that it's suggesting, but managing to do like a fucking dialect spelling of that to dat. So, you know, so we know that there's, you know, that you've got street cred. We want to make sure that gets communicated.
I mean, he's not wrong. I am thinking that, but I only learned what a chaser is this year. Yeah, they're an interesting bunch. I need the other monkey to throw up there.
You do not have another up.
I thought I jumped on that, but okay. Apparently not. Well, are you thinking that? Yes. I can confirm I am quite thick.
None of this shit just wouldn't occur to me to do that, you know? It's that thing, like, I know it, but it's just been, you know, I've managed to not have to ever be near other people, and so I'm allowed to, you know, numb myself into a form of blissful ignorance where I can just forget that, like, so many people are just worthless mutants.
Oh. Yeah, it's interesting. Can I not swap monkey here? Ah. Yeah, you get some interesting things. I still think I Am Edit Shrinking Man was the best.
I think about that a lot.
That's the weirdest one I've got by far.
Like, after a while, you can piece together that, like, Edit Shrinking Man is like a pen name he makes his baffling growth porn to. But just having those words in that arrangement just placed before you is stellar. I am Edit Shrinking Man. What? Like, cause Shrinking Man, you'd be like, okay, but then edit. You're like, huh? Fucking kills those ones.
We've got an idea for them. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it. But...
Write the dicks.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'll do it.
No, you're not.
As a straight guy, all your dicks are terrible. You'll all be in dick jail, you morons. Is that what that looks like normally? God, that's weird. You should see a doctor. You use the steel barrels to break open those fucking, like, you know.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be able to get through those? Like, turn into the fucking Mong baby and, like... Okay. Once again, another practical use for throwing babies.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything.
Well, you're hitting it.
Because you gotta go... I'm pretty sure from memory, they're all locked in a row, and the one at top allows you to drop through all of them.
Okay.
If my memory is
so we're building to something here, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Wonder Bread dude. That was a fun one. I like that story. Just other people chiming in with like, yeah. Just everybody in the art community's done stuff for the Wonder Bread guy.
I don't want to know, do I?
It's just a guy that, like, all of his fetish art involves like Wonder Bread.
Oh.
And not in like it's in that fucking weird way where it's not even overtly saying. It's not like someone just stuffing a whole pack of Wonder Bread up there.
Right. It's just like in the background or something?
Yeah, it's just around. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I was right. Let's go. Go, my memory.
This is like that fucking Mortal Kombat stage fatality. Alright. Ain't got that motherfucker.
Because this is the door you couldn't open at the start.
Yeah, so. There's a box of bird. Alright. Okay.
Oh, I think I can't remember what to do.
Is that guy gonna eat it? What was going on there? Oh, okay, we gotta fucking.
Yeah, you gotta get it.
It's like you could just fly.
Damn it.
Oh, it's gone.
It's
oh,
dead.
who cares? I haven't read any of the fucking 40k books.
I've read the fucking none of it either.
I haven't really read fiction in a long ass goddamn time. There's good TV on, and I don't have to use my imagination for that. And also, like, I grew up in a fucking period where, like, you just, you know, like. Well, for most of my youth, or for all of my youth, like, Lord of the Rings was considered unfilmable. And not because it's some weird, you know, not because we're talking, like, the books fucking...
Look at the spider loot. It's gonna get you.
Not because it's, like, Naked Lunch, and it's just kind of a deranged, like, drug-mad fucking internal monologue that doesn't really have a fucking narrative or anything. Just on fucking action scenes, like, no one could figure out, like, how anyone would shoot action scenes or anything like that. You know?
Ah, the spider ate me barrel.
Spider ate me fucking barrel.
Genie from down under.
You
We
know?
need to watch that next, by the way.
And now it's just like, oh yeah, you want to battle scene with a bajillion people? Yeah, sure, easy. You know? So I want to see filmable shit. You know, I don't want to, I don't want to see animation. It's like, that was all you got. Animation was the thing we had because there was no choice. Now it's like, I get a fucking option. I want to see fucking some cunt in a costume doing shit, goddammit.
You did hear me talking shit.
The deforestation's a new one for me. I haven't seen. How can I not figure out? I gotta figure out the fucking vomiting crackers thing. No, I don't listen to it. It's one of those things where, like, I spent most of my fucking life, you know, able to remember fucking weird, you know, fictional shit. And it's like,
Wow.
These days it's like, hey, what if I, you know, did that, but also for, like, maybe some stuff that's actually relevant or actually at least happened. You know, let's see how I fare without the... Also, there are things that are, like, you know, kind of directly related to what I do that I like to be, you know,
There are many stimuli.
informed of. Like, I've greatly enjoyed reading things like, you know, books on semiology and narratology and the weird minutiae of plot mechanics.
Hello, 360. Merry Christmas.
Gives me a writing boner.
Well, the fuck is the point of that?
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Oh, there was a hidden balloon. Fair enough. Shit.
Oh,
What are those bananas?
give you bacon and eggs if you spread your legs on my banana.
Snatching Archibalds. God damn it. They enter my mind when I least expect it. We were discussing earlier what a stupid fucking name Archibald is. Like, imagine a 3-year-old called Archibald. Archibald, it's time for dinner.
It is one of those names that's got like an age attached. You know, like you just. You call him Archie. Well, fuck you. I'm calling that toddler Archibald.
Well, why did you call him Archibald then if you fucking, like, poor child?
See, my one is the name Wilberforce. It's just such a fucking insane name.
Any name that has force in it's gonna be
I know.
a little much, you know?
And then you're like, it's a force of Wilburs, which is just very, very
God
funny.
damn it. I just imagine the Wilford Brimley force. They're all like Power Rangers uniforms
that's a
except the
force.
faces.
Yeah.
Because they're all just Wilford Brimley.
With the different mustaches, though.
Wolfgang's also an interesting name. The gang of wolves. What? Go, you fat motherfucker. Old names falling out of fashion like Agnes or Montgomery. Good. I feel sorry for any child who their parents like, let's choose an old-fashioned name. We'll bring it back. It'll make it popular. You ain't making Archibald, Montgomery, or Agnes popular. Agnes.
They drift through other countries. You know, like you'll find like just, there'll be some fucking, you know, place in South Africa or whatever where like the Christians got into. So there'll be all these like fucking people with just, you know, weird. Right. Oh, okay.
There's a fish in there.
I was gonna be how
Agnes is back in Denmark? Fuck off.
I mean, would it have ever left Denmark? What the fuck counts as a Danish name anyway? That place is just nonsense. I mean, you should be able to stand on the fucking that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. There we go.
Oh, okay. Now what happens? Oh, alright.
Go across. Can't go in the water.
Didn't realize you had like nose lasers.
Yeah.
That is, I swear that is like just fucking, you know.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
oh, okay,
whoa.
there was a barrel in that bird.
Yeah, that's where you store your barrels.
I, like, you know how, like, the fucking tech support people come up with, like, made-up white people names and shit? So they can, I don't know, fool you, I suppose. Like, one that I saw once, you know, like, when you're talking to them on the chat thing, it'll have, hello, my name is, and, you know, that's the name. Someone must have, like, Googled whitest name, because it was, hello, my name is Tallulah Bell. That is fucking amazing. That is some fucking, like, Civil War South lady in a giant fucking dress that takes up an entire room.
Yeah, but gang, I'd expect your family to have an Agnes in it. Anything about your family, I expect the unexpected. All right. How do I just put it down in the water? Can I just put it off the edge? Okay, I can. Sweet.
Of course you can if you weren't such a big dummy.
Merry Christmas, Protea. Hope you are well, hun. Ah! Give me the barrel. Wish I could suck up things with my nose. I mean, I can suck up Coke, I guess. Does anyone have any Coke?
Yeah, I know. I was obsessed with Tallulah Bell. Nobody's called Tallulah.
He just disappeared. Oh, fuck you.
On.
Maud? Maud?
And then there was Maud. Drink your water. Oh, you can fucking aim it. Look at that.
My mum's name is Esmeralda. And your name's 360 Headbeard, so... I get that. You need to be fatter.
And fatten.
Oh shit, that Beatles going speed for... Ah, there was a second one.
Count the Beatles. Yeah, I think the elephant game I'm thinking of is Tombo, or something like that. Like, cause there was, I feel like that came out before this, you know? Like, you don't gotta steal Tombo's fucking thunder.
They do. Shit. Oh, yeah, miss me.
No, not Tombo. Alright, so it's not Tombo. Alright, I gotta find out what this is now.
Maybe it just existed in your head.
Nice elephant game. It might have been Packy. No, Rolo to the rescue. There we go.
Rolo to the rescue. There you have it, folks.
I knew it was Umbo something.
Chumbawamba?
That was on the Mega Drive.
I'll get knocked down, but I'll get up again.
He does look like Rolo.
The only Rolo I want to know about is the chocolate. That was a weird type of chocolate. Well,
It is a little, cause like...
what the fuck? Okay.
It's like how there's like the Mars bar and the fucking like Moro bar, and it's like they're the same fucking bar. Why do we have both?
Yeah. Oh, my frames.
That's upsetting. This is why I play this shit on emulators, because you can like fucking overclock the hypothetical CPU and not have slowdown in things like fucking Metal Slug, which is trippy.
My plan was to get high and eat pizza, and I've accomplished that. So I wanted the path of least resistance. Why can't I go across the river? Fuck you. I'm a monkey. I thought that said Archie's ambush at first. I'm like, Archibald's back. He's come to take revenge. Oh shit, I hate this spider. Looks like Groundskeeper Willie.
Fuck me, it does too. And he turned into a spider in that fucking, you know, Halloween episode.
Fucking look, it's Lou's best friend. These are what the snatching Archibald. Shut up.
That's a snatching Archibald. That is a spider name. You know, like that's something you name an animal.
They bounced.
It's like, oh, what's that? Oh, that's the fucking snatching Archibald. What the fuck's it called that? I'm fucking like, have you ever tried to name everything? Fuck you, alright? It's hard.
These are what all the spiders look like in Australia.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look, no.
I mean, the one in the bathroom looked a bit like this, but like much smaller. And it didn't try to spit on me, which was nice of it.
I'm sorry if I've insulted any Agneses. A clutches of Agnes.
Agni.
God damn it.
Yeah, you know, that's what it would be.
Oh, his legs
look at
broke
that.
it. Well.
Oh, yeah, like the fucking, whatever the fuck dogs they are. Hound or some shit. Alright. What's with that?
Honestly, Lou, there's literally, I do not see spiders here at all. Like, I've rarely seen them. Like, that's the thing is, most of our ecosystem is dying. So most of the shit you used to see is now gone. Because like Christmas beetles are mostly gone because of deforestation and shit. Like all their habitats.
They used, because there used to be like a fucking plague of them at the end of the year.
Most varieties.
Is it that or is it?
Yeah, no, that's what because I did some research because I'm like, I haven't seen them this year at all. And I remember just seeing them so much more. Thank you for $5, Magnum. Ho, 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 Merry Fistimus. Yeah, and I did some research and people are like, oh, because their native habitat, like where they used to live and shit's pretty much been wiped out.
I mean, where'd they, because like we
Okay, apparently I was at the top.
Yeah, because we get them used to get them in fucking Brisbane. It's like they're not migrating from like fucking space. So it's like, I figured they just lived in the suburban shit, you know, because there's lots of things that just get along fine in the suburbs, you know.
Oh, I didn't say there's shit here that's not trying to kill you. I'm just saying like, I don't see as much.
Oh, no, there's been like one death from a fucking thing bite in like, you know, 100 years. Like, if you put yourself in a position where you're going to meet any of these things, then, you know, you're going to get like, you know, you fucked up already. Like
yeah.
Most of this shit is stuff you're not gonna meet. Be the woman, because then she had fucking...
Yeah, I couldn't switch before I tried.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems to lock at some points. I think it might be because I was on a too small platform for them to do the animation.
That's dumb. Bye, balls.
Balls. Surprised there was never a Donkey Kong pinball game.
Yeah, considering he does turn into a ball a lot and you've got like, you know, the barrel launchers and shit. Fuck off with your plasticine. Boingus.
Oh, you shit heel.
That sucks. That sucks a lot. Oh, fuck off. Madam.
Oh, don't.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, get barreled, you fucking cunt.
I kind of like how he looked really buff, you know? Buff spider.
I think the quokkas have their own island. There are a lot of like weird little islands around Australia, and you just, if you go onto them and kill all the rats and cats, you can just put things there and they'll be fine. There's pretty much, so there's Quokka Island getting along okay.
Well, I don't. Yeah, there's a pinball machine a physical pinball machine of everything. I'm talking
really
about.
is, yeah.
I'm talking about like a Donkey Kong, themed game.
I wonder if
pinball.
there were any legit hardcore porn pinball machines, Because I figure if
The ball could be a testicle.
Well, no, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you could, like, design an entire, like, pinball table out of, like, like fuck doll latex and shit. So it could just be, like, this kind of nightmarish flesh table, And yeah, you gotta stick your dick in a fucking orifice at the front of it to launch the ball, okay? I'm not half-assing this. What, you think you scare me?
I believe Funky was chosen because
I'm gonna fuck the pinball table.
he's the most popular, one of the most popular of the Kong extended Kong family. Because like things like Kitty and shit exist, Tiny Kong, shit like that. So they've been trying to shoehorn Funky into literally everything. Like the Tropical Freeze came out with like Funky as an extra character. He was in Mario Kart on the Wii. It just...
Was he?
Yeah.
I suppose I never pay attention to anything that's not like the characters I use. You're just other cunt in the way.
He was meta as fuck.
I've got to put Smash Kart out. I want some Smash Kart.
You and a friend put your dicks in and they function as flippers?
I do want that made now. See, make us Patreon rich and that'll be on the fucking list of things. See, this is like the wealthy have to remember their role as basically a delays,
Yeah.
I gotta fucking, I'll just get shit done. Those fucking games that aren't translated, getting translated. And I'll leave behind the fucking hacking tools to translate them too. So like, the people who are stuck speaking only Portuguese can have stuff in their language. I mean, I'm not paying for that. Like, I'm not paying for anything that's like not in, Earth Basic. But like,
well, that's the thing. You really get, like, at the end of the day, you're getting it done for you, but everyone who can read English also profits off that.
Funky does drugs, but they're not even the good drugs. Like Funky absolutely fucking inhales whippets. He's a whippet Kong, and I know it.
Whippet Kong.
Yeah.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it.
The terrifying flesh table will get made, and like the nipples will be the flipper buttons and shit. Like it'll be out of like the expensive fucking fuck doll latex too. That shit's gonna feel legit. Gonna make noises.
I mean, you want to if you're sticking your
the backboard might. Yeah, the backboard may have like a face in it that has animatronics and stuff going.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, I'm not half-assing this.
Damn it, fucking Steve-O does have very funky-like qualities, I'll admit.
He's too small though. Like physically, Steve-O...
If he was a gorilla though, he would be swole.
Well, the thing is like Steve-O is a Beavis-y archetype. Funky Kong's more of a stoner archetype.
We're not talking about looks like, we're just talking about more of like, I'm talking about more of the personality and everything.
Funky Kong would be more the fucking stone pizza dude from like Stranger Things.
I haven't seen Stranger Things, so I have no reference of that.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense, but if we looked him up and you saw him, you go, oh yeah, that's a Funky Kong.
Fuck off.
I don't know how that worked. Oh, okay.
Pure bullshit, Gabriel.
I do like how it is.
Oh, fuck.
Run, you pinheaded mong baby. I do like at a certain point, like hiding shit in games was just like, let's just make it invisible.
Yeah, no, that was cunty. What if I can kill those things? What do you reckon?
I mean,
yes.
Yeah. You should. Your face is a sword.
Shit. Oh, look at that one. Heh.
Okay, I thought it had an allergic reaction.
Oh. Maybe it did to the coin.
Huh. Yeah, don't eat coins.
Don't throw Japanese silver yen in the ocean, all right? Pokemon still does what? I forget what I say 2 minutes after it passes. I reserve that energy. found this big Italian sausage the other week. Would you like a medal?
I've been really close to buying like a deli slicer. Right.
I do love that dude just screams at his death.
I'm not even sure if he was an enemy exactly. That's just
They're slippery. Okay. That's apparently death behind the waterfall. Good to know.
Serves you right.
Yeah, serves me right for the game being like, fucking, what was it called? I don't even know anymore.
Rocket barrel? Well, I mean, you did go behind, you know?
Lamau. Oh, I have to read this comment we just got, guys. This is fucking... Why are people so deranged in the face? Like in the head? I'm sure you'll disregard this as a hate comment and act accordingly. When you start your sentence with that, I think there's an issue. Honestly, and I say this honestly without malice, whatever has happened to, I'm not going to say my dead name, in the past year has been one of the saddest things I've ever seen following the channel for years. I explain like watching someone join a cult, and I don't want to support it in any way, in the same way I would want to support someone who converts to Scientology out of the blue and insists it's the best thing for them. I don't want anything to do with this self-destruction, especially now you're well beyond the point of no return. For your sake, I sincerely hope this isn't something you come to regret.
I mean, you're really not. Like, see, this gets to like a big thing with me about this stuff is it's just based on very, very simple factual inaccuracies. Like, you just don't know shit.
Oh, dude.
I mean, it's like the point of no return. No, you're not.
No, literally not.
Literally not. Like, very much not. If you stop, like, you're so not near the point of no return that you really need to keep taking the fucking goo. Like, fucking, like, you can't, you know, if you run out of the goo for like a day, it's gonna kind of fucking revert. Like, you fucking moron. Like, form your fucking worldview around measurable reality. If you don't have to do that, then I don't have to do that, and I'm gonna just decide that you're a fucking, you know, big talking shoe and that I get to eat you. Both are equally fucking, you know, close in terms of actual measurable relationship to fucking reality. You stupid fuck. Jesus fucking wept.
Oh, it's just so funny. It's like, it literally, people have told me like, you seem so much happier, you seem so much vibrant, you seem like alive. And it's like, yeah, because I'm not violently depressed and wanting to kill myself every day. Because my body was on the wrong hormone profile. It's a fucking proven thing.
Like, the thing of these morons is like, it's a bit like fucking autism. There's no, like, you can't just get like a fucking x-ray and have a doctor point at a thing and go, yep, there's the autism.
Yeah.
But we know it exists because we can measure the fucking symptoms, and at the, you know, farthest extent of people that can do shit that like regular people fucking can't do. You know, so we go, all right, there we have a fucking, you know, we've got a fucking measure. And there are all these like, you know, the thing about a fucking, yeah, normally everything lines up and it's fine. You know, normally fucking people are born with like 2 arms, 2 legs, all that shit just fucking comes out of the box fucking working because, yeah, normally. But like, every now and then there's some kid born in fucking India with like half a twin wedged in him sideways. Like, my dad's got an astigmatism, which is where your eyes aren't the like fucking, you know, right shape. It's like, so what do we learn from this? That the process of the fucking body developing doesn't always fucking come out. There was a kid in my fucking primary school with 6 fingers. You know? It's like, we don't sell fucking gloves by the fucking, you know, fingers. So it's like, yeah, every now and then there's a normal, but then sometimes shit doesn't fucking work out right. And if you had like 4/5 of a fucking operant brain, you might learn about some of the more, like, again, there are intersex people where they're like, you know, like close to, but not like really true hermaphrodites who have like largely functioning both. And so we know, all right, there's a fucking way that this can lay out like fucking physically. We can observe this. And because like I actually know what the brain is and I'm not like a fucking cretin, I can go, all right, well, like the brain's a thing. You know, it's physical. There's no soul. It's not Jesus whispering your personality into you when your fucking mother's pregnant.
It was Jesus.
Yeah. It's like you've got fucking... It's fucking meat, juice, and electricity. That's it. Like, that's what you are. And if someone can get born with like half a twin wedged fucking in them, the idea that someone can get born with like the fucking wrong software bit is not fucking on the fucking face of it. Just not fucking impossible. I don't know how these morons fucking live. Like, I just feel like I could just tell these people anything.
You could. Absolutely.
And like the fucking half-wittery of like, oh yeah, it's a cult that could convince people to do this. You know what cults have been trying to fucking do for ages? Convince people to exactly not do this, and it doesn't work. So if it doesn't work one way, why would it work the other? You fucking retard. You absolute gibbering subhuman. Actual cults with names and buildings and fancy hats. And, you know, the desperate tail ends of social respect amidst fucking molestation scandals have been trying to stop people from fucking being different just by bullying them for literally millennia. And it doesn't work. It's almost like there's something we could learn from this. You're a moron who doesn't know reality. Shouldn't be allowed to vote or really just eat at this point. I'm running out of patience.
Oh. Well, okay, there's a barrel there. That's good.
That was lucky.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know how to... I think I can... It might still be alive. No, because it goes out of the screen. I could probably just stand from there.
Just walk over there and fucking...
I thought he'd block it from there.
You not just walk in front? Why are you even going behind?
Because I don't think there's a wall to bounce it off.
And jump over him and just...
There's no wall.
We'll test. All right, well, we've fucking explained that.
I think it's got something to do with the back. Like, I think you can...
Can you get a run up and hop over?
Okay, that rolls.
Oh, it's just gone.
You know, fuck this. I can't, my brain, it's too much. Oh.
Roll it.
Surely it's just going to despawn.
And you gotta not roll it as fast.
Yeah, how do I do that, though?
Done to that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait. Up. Hey.
Right.
Like the solutions to all life's problems, it's an explosive barrel and monkeys.
Go look up fucking complete androgen intolerance syndrome. You know, go look at some of the weird shit that the body can do when stuff just like fucking goes a bit squiffy. Like that is effectively like if your architect gives like your builders the plans for like an Australian suburban, but you only get the fucking materials for like a Queenslander. And then you wind up with this fucking thing that looks like an Australian suburban, but clearly made out of Queenslander parts. Because literally it's, in every fucking way, shape, and form, you were supposed to be a fucking guy. But the body is just like, nah, and doesn't listen to any of the fucking male instructions. And you get wild shit as a result of that. Like, you'll have like what's called a blind vagina, because there's no cervix at the end of it.
Right.
They'll just be fucking testes where the ovaries are. Or should be, because, you know. And like, people don't know, like, people will find out they've got this, like, when they hit puberty and don't get a fucking, you know, menstrual cycle. It's like, if that can happen, maybe something can happen in the brain.
Ah, it's a bitey fish.
Or like the worthless dull, it's like, it's a mental illness. What do you know about the mind? All that means is you don't know how the brain works. What do you think the fucking brain is? It's physical.
The Blind Vagina is my new grindcore band name. No, steal.
That's a good idea.
Make some noise for the blind.
Because they don't mean mental illness, they mean moral failing because they don't know what the brain is. You're stupid. Very stupid.
I don't mean this to come off as a hate comment, so here's a hate comment.
Well, no, it's one of those dullards that thinks he's smarter than he is. You You know, one of those valueless fuckknuckles that thinks like listening to fucking, you know, YouTube fucking people makes him learn. And it's like, I just want to fucking break you. Like, the trick to torturing people is like, you know, the dead can't suffer. So the one I've invented that I really would like to get going is like, have you ever seen those artificial wombs that they like put sheep in and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that basically. But after I fucking just get a surgeon to completely like amputate every fucking possible thing I can while still leaving you alive. And then just having you just kept in this fucking artificial womb. And just there for as long as humanly possible in like the dark. That way it won't end.
Never forget. When a friend of mine got the comment, "You'll never be a real woman except my friend is a trans man." So I was actually affirming. Lol.
The thing about trans men is like that the trans men really fucking hammer that point home because testosterone goes to fucking work.
Yeah.
No one ever says this because like, yeah, because like testosterone, like men are the variable. Like, you know, it's why if you just, you know, take testosterone out of something, it looks feminine. You don't need to add fucking estrogen. It's just like testosterone's the variant. Stupid, stupid motherfucker.
I just laugh. That's all. I think it's hilarious that they're that. Like, I don't understand how people get the energy to have like that much bullshit in their day, personally.
I just love the idea that it's like, you know, I know a lot of trans people, you're not very organized. You're not like exactly a fucking world-dominating fucking cult at fucking work here. You know, it's like every other dumb fucking conspiracy bullshit. It's like, look, if anyone's that fucking competent, they probably deserve to run the fucking world.
It's fucking like rocking around the Christmas tree MIDI is killing me.
It is really bad. Like, it doesn't work. We know that because it doesn't work backwards. If it worked, Emma wouldn't be trans.
Ah! Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't get trans people coming up in like fucking, you know, dead shit hit Christian households. What do you think? Some dads just sit down and go, I'll raise this son to be a huge poof. No! Didn't work, huh? Weird. Find me one. Find me just one. I'll raise this son to be like the fucking one that likes guns and pussy. Ah, you gotta have a fucking homo in there, you know? Just for variety. Fuck's sake.
Oh no.
You can't smash the hand barrel. I'm gonna call him Fondle Barrel. I'm stomping on your fish. Stomp the fucking barrel's fish.
Fuck, I gotta watch season 3 of Harley Quinn. I hope it's got more Bane in it. Bane is just the shit in that show. Oh my god. Fucking organizing like the leagues of evil like credit cards and shit. So good. Cause like Bane is like, he's a smart guy. But like the viewers don't know that. Cause like they'd have to read Bane's backstory and all that shit. So he's just a big muscly dude who's like taking care of like all the like business chores. It's so good. Sadly Bane, oh no. How could they do this? I blame this on fucking what's her face. No, her name's like Kaylee Coco or something.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Haley Cujo.
I am the credit card's reckoning.
That's right. That's version. Right. I thought, you know, her parents really liked Cujo. It's a weird movie.
It's a great story because like, yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's exactly what I do when someone throws a Todd baby at me.
He can't like double roll. That sucks. Fuck's the point of him. That hedgehog's like moshing.
It looks like a straight edge.
You know, I watched this video that popped up on YouTube the other day and it was like the history of this band in a song. But the guy who was narrating the video said the funniest fucking goddamn line I've ever heard. Because he's like, she was on the cover of Rolling Stone's with the boy who would be Skrillex. And that just, it sounds like a legend, you know, every 100 years there will be a Skrillex. And it's burnt into my brain ever since.
Once a century. The children of the village are put through the trials. See which will be the next Skrillex. You must overcome the room of broken Game Boys.
Skrillex of this century. I didn't watch MODOK. I was supposed to get around to it, but I never did.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either.
I thought I could I can, good. It's just down instead of up, which is incorrect. Oh no. Title passed down the ages from Skrillex to Skrillex.
The dread DJ Skrillex.
It's almost like, you know, it's got a Babadook quality to it. The Skrillex.
It really does.
I think the elephant should be able to jump on the fucking beat, to be honest.
I fucking think so too. The boy who would be Skrillex.
It's so good. Well, like it's not meant to be funny, but it's just it's just so fucking.
He pulled an enchanted ram chip from a stone.
For real though, like Skrillex is fucking mad talented. He returned back to his original band he was in, which he was in when he was
It was an a cappella group.
When he was like 16 and 17. No, he was in a hardcore band. And like, cause that really messed him up being in a very successful band that young.
What was the band?
From first to last.
I didn't even know he'd done anything before his Skrillex thing.
I was trying to suck them.
You're not allowed
I
to.
couldn't.
This is a jumping.
It was in Smashing Pumpkins apparently. What?
Fucking really?
Lol, what?
Ah, it's an oopsie doopsie.
Being Skrillex, the sequel to Being John Malkovich. That was a weird fucking movie. I watched that way too young.
That's funny. It's a great movie.
Oh no, I think it's a great movie, but like watching it when
How
you're
old
like,
were you?
I don't know, when did it come out?
Don't
Look that up.
ask me fucking
You've got an
numbers.
internet mobile.
Quick, everybody, to the internet mobile. Gotta wind up my internet jalopy. Thank you for immediately bringing 1999. Yeah, you wouldn't have been old enough to enjoy Being John Malkovich.
Oh, considering I was born in 88, no.
An 11-year-old seeing that movie is incredibly funny. Because like bits of it would have been like okay until about the halfway point.
Yeah. It was just kind of like, I think my parents were watching it, so I was watching it, you know, because it's like, it's not like
Why
it's like
not?
gory or anything. It's just psychologically fucking.
No, that's the best part about it. Is that's the category of films that I love that are genuinely adult. Like it's not adult because like it's got dicks or something in it. It's adult because it's literally too much for some pea-brain kid to fucking handle, you know? You can't like, oh yeah, he's just going into a portal of his own brain. Don't worry, honey. It's like, what does that mean? The fuck how you gonna explain that? It's like all the shit that fucked me up as a kid. None of it was like the shit that should fuck a kid up. you know?
Yeah.
It was always stuff that I found conceptually distressing. Or like, you know, the fucking blue meanies from fucking, this is where you gotta use the arc of the thing.
No. Yeah.
What are you doing? You gotta go back on the other side and,
Yeah, no.
oh, you're just gonna do it that way,
Yeah.
alright.
I got it. Yeah, the blue meanies are fucked.
Yeah, the blue meanies gave me the fucking willies. And like, there's just no sense to that fucking movie. It's not like there's really a plot. There's a bunch of weird fucking hallucination trippy shit happening, you know?
Elephants can't jump. This game of monkeys is teleporting in barrels has completely broke my immersion. How dare they break my immersion of the monkey game?
Like, I've seen some movies that, I don't know, I wasn't too young for, but I definitely was not in the fucking mood for. Like, there was like, cause, okay, you got a friend. There were a lot of like...
Yeah, but he can't eat like bad things that, or he'll get upset and bite us. Like if he eats that, he'll get like shitty.
Okay. Like...
He also needs to eat every now and then or he gets shitty anyway. Don't eat it, don't eat it.
Like, the, you know, the... the Kalanga, the Kalanga Video Easy, like, just didn't. You know, a lot of video stores struggled with the idea of art house movies, so if they didn't have an art house section, stuff would just get put in like other sections that weren't fucking appropriate. And rather than put them in like drama, which I'd probably where I'd put a lot of them, some of these things would just get chucked in the comedy section. So he's like, all right, let's go fucking, yeah, like the same fucking trip to the video store, I got fucking The Cook, the Thief, His Wife and Her Lover, and Happiness. And while in a lot of ways sometimes funny, neither of those are exactly what I'd call a comedy. And holy fucking shit, fucking Happiness has some fucking scenes you don't want to be watching when your grandma's in the room. That sucked. Like that just grandma was around. All right, we'll watch this. It might be like kind of indie and weird, but like, you know, that'll be fine. It might be like fucking, you know, Clerks. That was fun. No, that was
eat the thing, eat the thing, eat the thing.
Boy, it isn't. I mean, like, to be fair to like Happiness and to, you know, Todd Solondz's milieu in general, it does start with a guy looking at like
motherfucker, eat it, eat it.
A guy in the parking
it.
lot of a school looking at like a catalog for kids' clothes and masturbating. And boy, does it only go downhill from there.
Oh god.
I kind of like, I'd love to, this is what we should do. We should do like, you know, watch alongs for movies that no one's ever going to do that for. You know?
Just eat the fish. This mechanic is the fucking worst.
Like, everyone does the obvious movies, you know? It's easy to fucking watch along Mac and Me, you know? You know, watch Happiness.
Of course you could eat that.
The great end bit where the kid ejaculates on a railing and comes out and just says, hey everybody, I just came.
The fuck? I want to watch that.
Yes. You don't, but you must.
Fucking why must I?
This will be the other fucking, you know, one of the other sections for the channel. It'll be cinema without consent.
Oh god.
And just Falling Down's a good film.
That is so unfair because like I've got nothing that would even like
no, you don't.
phase you. So it would.
Yeah. Well, no, but like this is, you know, we're at that with like any of the penalties and punishments. Is it's like I can't do any of them. Or, you know, you can't do any of them. So all of them are just things I'd be stuck doing.
I mean, not necessarily. I'm getting stronger in the body. Eat the fucking fish. Holy shit. Like, we still need to find some chumps for a Batsu game. Did I say chumps? I mean good pals.
Chumps.
Hello, I had chumps for sale.
Yeah, it's at the very end. Throughout the thing, the pubescent teen kid is like trying to learn about sex, and the sad reality of his life is the only person he has to ask about that is his pedophile father.
Aww.
And so, like, I mean, among other things, but yeah, like, the ending of the film is like, you know, it's kind of like a family gathering with the leftover characters who haven't, like, you know, been killed or arrested for molesting a kid. And it's just, he sees a lady, like, in a bikini down at the pool of the apartment complex and just starts jerking off. And then he nuts all over, like, the railing, and the dog licks up the nut and then goes inside and licks one of the aunt's faces.
Yo.
And then the kid just comes inside and just goes, hey, everybody, I just came. And that's how the movie ends.
Fucking fantastic.
And bear in mind, that's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler. That's relief. The journey there is great. Like, it has Philip Seymour Hoffman, like, harassing women over the phone with obscene phone calls. And then he, like, you know, when the ladies are upset, obviously, because that's happening, he can finally come. And then he, like, ejaculates onto a postcard and then uses the cum to stick the postcard to the wall, and then it pans back and you see all these postcards on the wall.
Alright, let's stop talking about fucked up movies. I can't take anymore. Squirts Showdown.
That's a bit much.
Oh, I forgot it's the weird wall face.
Oh, that's weird. That upsets me. That's not good. I don't like any of this. That's just gonna keep going, isn't it?
Nah, he's gonna poke his eyes out. Well,
What if I simply never poked my eyes out?
then you would not be a boss. You need an attack cycle. How dare you? Fuck. I'm glad this conversation, the last thing I get to hear before I go to bed. Ew. I feel sorry for you. Good night, Muddy. Bye.
Yeah, sweet dreams.
The wall face will visit you soon.
The wall face is under your bed.
Oh, come on.
Wasn't that enough?
No, I missed the second one because he poked it back in.
All right, so you gotta get him to make the quack quack noise.
Yeah, he's a duck.
Okay.
I don't
He's
know.
an ET glued into a wall.
Alright, steady on. Oh, it doesn't reach. No.
He's peeking. I was lucky.
Stupid wall face.
And it's great that he can't just turn it around. I mean, he probably will on his third attack run, but like...
Danny DeVito's the penguin.
But yeah, you'd
Fuck!
Oh, that's what he does.
I
That's
got
interesting.
caught.
But yeah, like you'd find these movies just because, like, and like the cook, the thief,
I'm not
his
beneath
wife,
this.
and yeah, the cook, the thief, his wife, and her lover is like a Peter Greenaway fucking like play as a movie that has Helen Mirren in it,
Ah, shit.
and like they eat a guy's penis.
As you do.
Yeah, I mean they eat a whole guy, but like there's a it's a rather famous scene. And Helen Mirren suggests that her husband, who killed the guy, start with his cock. Right? Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, we killed him.
All right.
He had a family.
Now he's a family of other mountain faces.
I do wish that like Mount Rushmore would come alive. Just like yell shit at people that go past.
I
Like
want
you
Mount-
can't do anything.
I
you
want
know?
Mount Rushmore to lay eggs. I love hearing that just roll around your head and bump into things.
Oh, it was a journey. I'm not gonna lie. I love that fucking owl, man. Look at him. I've
He's all the
seen
way-
some shit.
He's all the way over there.
He's in the
God,
background.
that means he's big.
yeah.
Yeah, he has seen some shit. Yeah, I've watched Jodorowsky's stuff. It was a long fucking time ago now, but like, again, like the trap most people fall into when they're like looking at anything to do with Jodorowsky is like trying to like read it like a regular film when really it's more a piece of video art. You know, you kind of just tune out and like, you just got to just switch off and experience it. Try and just feel whatever feelings you're feeling when you're looking at stuff happening. Like some of them are definitely more narrative, but also like they're very clearly like batshit artworks.
Oh,
It's one of the reasons I quite like Lynch is because Lynch is very good at all those weird like non-narrative art, like, you know, filmmaking techniques, but also he puts a narrative in there. And so you get this like kind of nice hybrid. Fuck off with your fucking magma cups, you stupid owls. Yeah, give it a hoot. Eat some lava.
are owls like the natural enemy of the monkeys?
I don't know, yeah, maybe.
I've never seen a monkey fight an owl.
I mean, nobody thinks monkeys are wise, I suppose. Whereas like people tend to think owls are wise. I'm not sure if that's fair. I always think of owls as being like sky cats. There's a lot of ways I think they're like cats, but then they're just also in the sky. Aww. Aww.
Bullshit.
Yeah, like they're interesting films to watch, certainly. Like, there we go. Oh, now
Yeah, because I
now he's been
hesitated on
lava
that. Because you got to do the roll jump. I didn't know if I
My
could do it
God.
with Dixie. But apparently I can.
Dixie Schlong. That sounds like a drag queen name.
Dixie Normus. I'm Squitter.
Like, he has a great eye, Jodorowsky. I mean, you'd want him if you're doing, like, you know, fucking film as a visual art, basically.
Rocking around the middy tree with the middy Christmas wrap. I still love that song I still love the song Rocking Around the Christmas Tree because at one point she says, later we'll have some pumpkin pie, but it just sounds like, later we'll have some fucking pie. And it's impossible to unhear.
Isn't pumpkin pie for like fucking, what's that American one?
Halloween.
Thanksgiving. No, Halloween is just like, you know. Everywhere's getting Halloween. I'm so annoyed it took so long for fucking Halloween to show up. I don't do drugs or drink anymore and I'm annoyed. Halloween couldn't have been here like 20 years ago. That would have been fucking nice. Oh yeah, what's this fucking tradition that's just like, oh yeah, we can't have that fun thing because foreigners
No, not
it.
that way.
Like,
Fuck.
that's a fucking stupid attitude. Yeah, someone else does that. Yeah, someone else does everything, you moron. How do you think this fucking works?
Well, that owl is a dick.
It's like the one night a year that there's like, just this carte blanche excuse for women to be slutty. You know, that and like, hens nights and like, but those are like, you know, specific. It's not like there's just a designated hens night, you know?
Fuck it, I could be slutty any night.
And hens nights are like feeding frenzies. They're just fucking, yeah.
Oh, that was close.
The deranged savagery.
Ah! Ah! I give this monkey credit though, like as a baby going through all this shit. Just literally because Uncle Funky was like, have a toddler.
Yeah, I am too high to look after this baby. So, if you could just be a deer and take him on your dangerous adventure.
Alright, fucking. Thank you. Shit.
That's funny. Just,
Oh, come on, dude. Thank you. Oh,
I bet that's smart. The smarty pants owls were laughing at you while you were doing that.
of course they are.
Like, look at that fucking gun.
They've got magma cannons. I'd be laughing at people too if I had magma cannons and launching magma at them.
Those could be Cheetos.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
But
The
Cheezels.
flaming hot variety.
Although Cheezels are like cylinders, aren't they?
Yeah, no, they're loops. They're like fat loops.
You'll get caught in the Cheezel loop. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. These things, okay, so the magma balls, unlike most things in most platformer games, actually have really loose bird boxes on them.
Yeah, that's not great.
So you can like clip a lot of them.
You threaded the beetle.
I did. Apparently Gene liked me. I should just act like I'm Professor X.
It does sound like what would happen if you put a kazoo in your little brother's mouth and then slugged him.
Damn it.
And then the noise is funny, so you got to do it again.
Now, I feel this is
What the fuck is going on here?
It's like a minecart level, except you're in this little like bobsled, but you can hang on to like the railings.
I was gonna say, like, I didn't see the railing, like, so and you see how there's those two strips under?
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was what you were latching onto. So I was like,
shit,
what the fuck is going on here?
Whoa, no.
Bobsled would be way more fun to watch if there were grinds.
And gorillas.
Yeah. I think you could, like, do bobsled with gorillas. I mean, I'm not sure if they'd like it, but, like...
I mean, we could teach them to like it.
Yeah, like, the trick to that is to just give them, like, a little sprinkling of MDMA before you send them off down their fucking terrifying snow tube. Just make sure you have the fucking cage ready at the far end, because...
They're gonna come out mad.
They're gonna come out something, and, like, we know it's gonna be highly agitated. So...
Good luck.
Look, yeah, I just... You know, we can't quite communicate with them yet, so... You know... You don't really want too much of the human element involved when you're trying to unload a bobsled full of, like, fucking, you know, MDMA'd up gorillas that's just gone down a thing. Bobsled's an insane sport. It's admirably batshit. You know, it's like, who comes up with that? Like, oh yeah, you know what would be a good idea? No, you don't know what a good idea is. Why would you get in a coffin and go down a hill? Like, how is that like your fucking plan?
That's a big fucking jump.
Yeah, good job, champ.
I got a dick coin. I just love those old TV shows by Dick, D-I-C.
Dick.
It just comes up at the end, of the show. Dick.
Funniest thing in the goddamn world to put on fucking kids shows. So good. Like that could have been at the end of like, Jesus. That could have been at the end of Murder, She Wrote and no fucking 10-year-old would have ever seen it. You know?
Absolutely.
It's not. It's at the end of fucking Inspector Gadget. Every 10-year-old sees. Dick.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
You want to enjoy those fucking impressions while your fucking voice is still.
I honestly don't think I'll lose them.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Where are we going to respawn the baby? On a fucking giant saw. Great.
No, we're talking about the logo at the end of the show, Kyber, because it...
Dick.
It just... That's the company, DIC.
Yeah, look it up. Just like DIC. Yeah, DIC Entertainment. Someone has it on YouTube and they did dub over the dick at the end with just his voice going, Dick. It's really funny. I can't remember what shows they did.
A bunch. I can't remember either.
You know something that's due for
Was
like
it Widget? Did Widget?
I feel, yeah, my brain went to Widget straight away. That's very possible. Like, I'd love to see like a fucking update for like Cops. That show ruled. Because like the first episode was actually fairly sophisticated and it showed Bulletproof actually solving a crime and shit.
How small are these monkeys? Pretty small. They did game things? Oh, okay.
It's just all I can ever think when I think of Captain N is Captain N-Word, the streaming master. It's works so well. Why was he called Captain N? Oh, Nintendo. Might that have like another connotation in the modern world? Yeah, let's, you know, worry about that like 30 years from now. That show was largely fun, but fuck, they did Mega Man dirty. Made him this fucking weird homunculoid. Looks like fucking, you know, Kiddy Kong. Hideous, ugly goddamn monstrosity, just like in, you know, one of those fucking beach suits you gotta wear when like you have like
Come the fuck on.
Nearly a total sun allergy.
Yeah. Those are wild. But I mean, fucking I don't blame the people's skin for being like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, genuinely lethal amounts of radiation are a good thing that for the body to be like, you know, wary of. Because that's what's happening. Like, that's, you know, frequently get to like a UV level of 13.
Yeah, it's extreme pretty much every day in summer.
Oh yeah, no, like, from 8:30 a.m. Because it's kind of inconvenient because like I have to slather myself fucking up with, you know, sunscreen if I want to like leave the house, and I don't like that. It's greasy and it makes my skin itch a little bit. So it's like, all right, fuck it, I'll just do shit like, you know, after 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like, then you forget that there's some stuff that like just still lives on old people time. You know, like
yeah.
banks are just allowed to live on old people time. It's like, come on. No. It's not 1975.
You tried wearing a hat, you're an idiot. We're talking about people that have skin allergies, like, as in they're...
I have a giant head, and I'm also large, and the upshot of that is I need a giant hat.
So the hat's not gonna, like, cover the rest of your body.
No, that's what I mean. Like, in order for it to serve the fucking function, it needs to be... Like, I have a sombrero, and I will wear that when I'm doing yard work.
Oh, that's another good fucking message I got on Instagram today was when someone asked me where I was from, I'm like, Australia.
Are you a sombrero?
And they said, I'm from Mexico, the land of tacos.
That's just so honest and innocent.
I got a feeling like English wasn't the first language. Oh, come the fuck on. How does that work? I bounced on top of the barrel, it broke and it hurts me.
I know.
Like, I know you didn't get the A team on this, but come on. Whoa.
It's not a fast throw.
No.
Yeah, like I just, again, like, oh, fuck. Now you're a spider. Like, I just feel, because there are just a few things, and it's just a few things where people for some reason have just been like, yeah, it's okay if those things close at 4. It's like, you know, it's only like the bank. You know, so maybe you might want to like, I don't know, be able to do that. It's like, all right, yeah, there's lots of ways in which like digital banking has, you know, made life a little easier and whatnot. But like, you know, also sometimes I have to go make money be in the fucking bank hole, you know? What's in S? I don't even know what the fuck.
Changes what his shot is.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So you change it so he fires the steel ones to kill the DK coin dude.
Yeah, like, and that's
God
like...
damn it, switch back.
It is like a fucking, you know... That's like the parasol is a gothic lolly outfit. Those people have claimed that. And look, you know, look, that's theirs. They can have it. I'm not going to argue.
Oh, well, I don't think it should switch back in the half a second I touched it and rubbed it, you know? Are you happy?
Gonk. Land of water and racism. Yeah, like, South Africa is the land of water and hardcore racism. Australia is the land of water and casual racism. What the fuck was that noise?
It's like a guitar.
Okay. Like a guitar, but not a guitar.
Yeah, Tommy Tallarico copyrighted guitars. At least he says he did.
And you should trust that guy. He met Jesus. If I weren't the kind of lunatic who either has to do something forever or never, I'd absolutely start like a Tommy Tallarico facts thing.
Oh.
You know, the telephone is named after Tommy Tallarico.
Oh, Tommy Telephonerico. Shit.
Yeah, like Australian racism had the good fortune to come about in a time when England was worried about actually being civilized and being liked. So it's very much there, and in a lot of cases very explicit, but also it's got that hilarious like tempering quality where like they can't just come right out and just
no, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
They can't just like, you know, hard say like, all right, yeah, we're just gonna have like a special shed we keep all the bongs in. Like they go, oh, we're not really, you know, evil, and then, you know, they have to get creative. Because they had a crack with the White Australia policy, but it just didn't take, God bless them.
Hello, All Dreams. How are you? Fuck off with your TNT bullshit.
Like, a lot of it's people who aren't racist, but will just, without thinking, use slurs. Because it's just the terms that they have grown up with. Like, there was that footage of that fucking cyclone that, like, hit Sydney that time. And the people recording it, and you can just hear one go, oh, it's at the Wog's house. And it's like, fuck. I know, it's so funny. It's just, those are the fucking Greek, it's just the Wog's house.
I did see a fucking personalized number plate the other day that said the Wog.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow,
that's fucking Australia. Like, you know, the funniest thing about like Mediterranean...
come the fuck on now.
Mediterranean bogans is like them and it's like local, like Anglo bogans are like just two peas in a pod. But for that very reason, they just won't get along.
Oh, it nearly happened again. Now, I gotta remember that it takes half a fucking second to pop up. So, there we go. Because we can't just jump up and grab the fucking
little
thing.
bazooka bastard. I mean, at least credit to apartheid, they had like scales of blackness as opposed to America's one drop rule, which seems insane just by even racist standards.
Mum has a gollywog fish fact it. Sis, it isn't racist.
It's on the edge.
I mean, gollywogs just used to be a fucking biscuit as well. Like,
it's like there are other weird ways that these things do pop up, but when your thing eventually just looks like a deranged, you know, like mock Negro And then, yeah.
Can I can't.
Like, cause it's that thing of like, look, if you fix some of the, like, a lot of these people will be less stressed if you fix some of the fucking problems, you know? Like, one of the reasons it's like really easy to make Irish jokes is like some of the fucking issues the Irish dealt with actually got resolved. You know? People are a little less stressed when there aren't like signs on doors saying no Irish.
Yeah. Now, I want to know, is this like helium gas? Is it making the monkeys all light? Or are they just like tripping balls and think that they're...
I've been playing like that Forged in Shadow Torch game lately, and it's reminding me of that.
I've been playing Cult of the Lamb.
I like the idea that it's like a weekly Sunday market that doesn't just happen to sell Gollywog dolls, but a weekly Sunday market exclusively for the sale of Gollywog dolls.
God damn. Cult of the Lamb is great because like you're this lamb that runs a cult.
Okay.
And it's got like a little action adventure section. So it's kind of like Animal Crossing with like combat.
I was gonna say from what I've seen of it, it looked like not like the other girls' Animal Crossing.
Yeah, and the best part is like you get cultists. Like you when you free people from the dungeon, you're like, I'm gonna take you into my servitude and shit. And they give you little quests sometimes. They're like, oh, glorious leader, you're so funny. Can you make, I called a guy B because it was just a B. Can you make B eat a bowl of poop? I'm like, sure, fucking, let's do it. So, cause like they shit everywhere and so you build a toilet. So.
I mean, like, look, if I was joining a cult, a lack of like facilities would be an alarm bell.
I guess they're all animals though.
Still. But
anyway, so you get the poop, you put the poop in a bowl, and then the fucking guy runs over and he's like, bleh, just like spews, and the other guy's like, hee. And it's the same guy gave me the same quest two days in a row.
That's funny.
And I'm just like, this guy just like seeing this dude eat shit. It's great. It's really
no, I haven't played Elden Ring. I don't know if I'll ever bother. It's like all the stressful parts of fucking Dark Souls. You know, like it's just huge.
Yeah.
And Dark Souls was already huge, you know? This is even just ridiculously bugfuck huge. And also apparently you have to use magic, which I just think's gay. You know, I like wearing a fucking shell made out of metal and then carrying a big fucking rod made out of metal and then, you know, walloping things at a distance.
So you do daily sermons and you extract power from like your cultists and you eventually you can do rituals, you can do, what's the fucking decrees? So like there's a few different things. There's like monetary gain, like afterlife, you know, land and all that sort of shit. And each one, like for afterlife, you can be like, you know, don't be afraid of death, you know, and they'll gain a trait where if someone dies, they won't lose as much faith because you have like a faith meter in you and shit. I had someone dissent against me, be a dissident or whatever the fuck word is.
Dissident.
Yeah. And they were like running around with a megaphone telling people I was a cunt. So I locked them in the prison.
Was that the guy that had to eat his own shit?
No, it wasn't, funnily enough. And he's going around with a megaphone, so I lock him in the prison. And like I had to re-educate them 3 days in a row. And finally, I'm happy again. I'm out in a dungeon and I get a pop-up saying that they're starting to do it again. And that they're going to leave and take my gold tomorrow. And I'm like, motherfucker. So I came back and sacrificed them to the flesh.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Everyone's morale dropped slightly.
Do you get to pick like a god? Or is that just like...
No, you are just like entitled to the god who frees you. Because you're a lamb about to be slaughtered. And then this like being comes in and is like, I will free you if you know, become my cult leader. I'm like,
oh yeah, I don't think you really have to just use magic. I was just making fun of like a build thing I saw the other day.
Fuck.
But like, again, it's like, I mean, very particular to like, you know, I mean, I do like generally appreciate FromSoft games. Like I really liked Sekiro. I mean, I think they nailed swordplay in a way that just no one's done before and really done since, which is odd because it works. Like it was good. Like the moment I figured out, well, yeah, like I can just run everywhere. I don't have to worry. There's no stamina meter. I'm not like a fat cunt in a fucking metal shell. I'm like a fucking, you know, ninja samurai guy with cardio, you know. I can fucking go. Because the fucking big fat drunk guy boss was fucking getting me, and it's just like, you know, I'm fighting him like I'd fight him in fucking, you know, Dark Souls. It's just like,
Yeah.
that's not what this is about.
Why can't this bird like spit shit? You know?
That's fucking lame. I was wondering why you weren't. Like, cause I love Dark Souls 1. Like, I feel like I'd like to see maybe like a remake the same way they did Demon Souls. Cause it could use it, and also there were bits in like Dark Souls just sort of like weren't finished properly and shit.
What, you weren't happy with the remaster of Dark Souls?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't great.
That's the fucking curse. Like, on one hand you get the Blue Point version of Demon Souls, which is amazing, and then you just get that. And it's like, why do you do this? Why did you do this?
Yeah, that was a bummer. I want that fucking Demon Souls remake version of Dark Souls 1.
Yeah.
Because again, like, the thing about Dark Souls 1 versus particularly like the later Dark Souls games is like, you know, the later Dark Souls games, a lot of the design smacked of like, let's fuck with people who liked Dark Souls. Whereas like the original one, even though Demon Souls had come before it, a lot of the fuckery in it felt a little more organic than just, hey, let's think of a fucky thing to do here. There's graphics mods, but also none of them are like, there's, you know, the graphics mods aren't like gonna cut it compared to like the,
you know,
fucking...
play Demon Souls on PS3 and then play the one on PS5. Like, it's not about graphics.
Yeah, there's only so much graphics mods can do. Like, cause you're not getting better polys, you know, you're getting fucking better. Alright. You know, you're getting like
I reckon there's something down there, or death.
Oh, probably. Bird death.
Ah,
there
you
he
need
is.
the bird because then it turns into the barrel.
I think it's top down there with the barrel.
Oh yeah. Fuck, duh.
Like, I've never seen it, like, because every game wants to do a sword fight, right? But it can't do a sword fight because how do you, you know, do a sword fight in a way that works for player and for enemy? And it was simple, a defensive meter. And once you break that, you get like, you know, 1 or 2 fucking point insta-kill.
Come on. I'll do it later.
And you'd run up and you'd be clang, 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 breaking it, weakening them down. They take a stab at you, you parry, parry, parry. And you'd get that back and fucking forth that no other games fucking managed.
I really disagree, gang. Like, it's changing the atmosphere because it's changing the graphics and some of the design slightly. Yeah, sure. But like, it's not like it's detrimenting from the original atmosphere in a way that I think is completely like, oh, this is a different game. But again, that's my opinion.
Get him!
Because like the lighting alone is on that PS5 version is some of the best lighting I've ever seen used. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
I don't know. I need to hear some fucking coherent argument as to how it changed the tone of the game. The atmosphere. Bed of Chaos. I dummied my way through Bed of Chaos on the first go. Just, I feel like...
Well, I was wondering when I was going to do that.
Alright, you gonna fucking do something, alright.
This boss fucking sucks.
Feels like a training drone from Dune.
Well, this is what has Donkey and Diddy inside it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not mistaken. It also looks like a cheap fucking GoBot or something.
It does have a GoBot quality to it.
Damn you, punching glove. Oh, fuck off.
That's cunty.
That's why no one liked this fucking character.
I mean, it's a baby. How much character can a fucking baby have?
Exactly. People just didn't want like after like because Donkey Kong was always the big strong character, you know.
Yeah.
And if
Look at him looking up spit off the ground. Well, at least he drinks his own slobber. I mean, like, better of chaos getting fixed.
What the fuck?
What just happened there?
I think it bounced off the body shell. All right, got it.
Body massage.
Let's go, Mr. Robo.
Who wants a body massage?
Who's your daddy? That baby didn't have character. That baby had methamphetamines. Come, love. Flip on.
Wink. Yeah. What the? Okay, that's like, I see what that is now.
It's a head. The head in the background makes me think I'm gonna like, it's gonna knock me away from it, you know?
Yeah.
The fuck are you doing? Oh shit!
Lasers!
I thought it was gonna like slam down on the ground.
Yeah. That's fair. I thought that too.
Why am I doing
Yeah,
this
I mean,
to
like,
myself?
the baby, the Who's Your Daddy baby didn't have a character exactly. You know, that's,
That game was fucking fun.
yeah. The game had a character. But,
That was a very strange game.
that's a, you know, you're a dad, and then what happens? Well, the baby you have is gonna try and fucking kill itself, and you've got to, like, keep it from doing that.
The fucking lawnmower and shit was just too much.
Look, fucking die, you head monster. What's going on? Does not compute. Okay. Well, how about you eat shit?
Autobahn Simulator was another fantastic fucking one. Like, I could not have found a better game. That shit was insane.
Stupid goddamn bullshit.
Dude, like
Police one.
it's like it's like a fucking fever dream, that game. Like honestly, I don't remember it, but then I see screenshots and shit and they trigger the shit, you know? Like Doc Brown, like
Whoa. Marty, what if we had some sort of Autobahn that simulated life? I bet he dies in 2023.
I mean probably, he's pretty old, right?
Yeah.
I mean fucking there's a chance Michael J. Fox goes before him.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like how do I get up there?
Can you jump in it or something?
Nah, I think I can get maybe a rev. Oh, maybe this is for something else. Why would I unlock the skis to not go up there?
Over here?
Maybe?
There?
I bet it's just a banana cave.
Alright, well, you can get it, you're just not doing it right.
Obviously. Okay, I don't know what was different that time.
Yeah.
Alright. It's 10 p.m. It's getting late. We have to skedaddle so I don't get home after midnight. It's been fun.
You drugged me and took my cum.
We just thought we'd do a little stream because Gabe was at a wedding on the weekend and I've been sick and stuff. Dealing with some, I had to get a nerve injection because my spasms in my sciatica was flaring up really bad.
Another hot, juicy nerve injection.
So, yeah, we recorded the new Mario Kart tracks today. That's going to be a fun episode. I should probably have that up tomorrow for y'all. Who's Kitty Kong's parents? I don't know. Actually, before we go, I'll look that up. I need to know. I need to know about Kitty Kong.
A gorilla and a coconut.
Gorilla and Vanilla Ice. Kitty Kong. Let's have a look.
Gorilla ice.
Does it have a family? Family, Kong family, Chunky Kong older brother. Dixie Kong and Tiny Kong are cousins. All right, does Chunky Kong have his family listed then?
Nobody fucks in the Kong universe, so we're never gonna find out, like, you know, whose parents are whose. This is just some kind of jungle that spontaneously generates apes. Which is another thing I'll do if you make us Patreon rich. I'm not saying I'll succeed, but goddammit, I'll try.
I hate seeing like the CGI artwork for Kitty Kong. It's just fucked. Like, I don't like it. Did he ever come back for any other games? He was in the Game Boy one too. He was going to be in Donkey Kong Racing before it was cancelled. What a shame.
No, he wasn't in Diddy Kong Racing.
No.
Diddy Kong Racing had
Diddy
the
was the only
Friends
Kong
cast.
Yeah.
Which is weird when you think about it.
Diddy Kong Racing would have been an amazing game that would still hold up today if its frame rate wasn't 2.
Paul Duchess.
Because, like, who can beat Hooja Boole?
Because, yeah, I looked that up. It's like it's a fucking sample from some song from India.
Yeah.
It, like, directly translates to things are heating up or some shit.
Yeah. Which is an amazing amount of effort for a 64 fucking racing game that's animals in carts.
Find who did the music for that one.
Hooja Boole.
Because, like, there are some fascinating oddballs in, like, game music.
Yeah.
It's like, I showed you the fucking, like, in the intro music for NES Solstice, didn't I? Fuck, I love that.
Goes harder than anything else on the NES. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, like, look up the fucking title music for Solstice on the NES and understand that this music was made on the NES. And it's fucking great because, like, it starts out, you're like, oh yeah, this is a fun little tune for the NES. And then that's just the fucking, that's the, like, you know, the shock that the jive is coming in hard on the left. And it kicks the fuck off.
Merry Christmas. Have a safe, happy Christmas. Stay away from bogans. They will bite. Stay away from meth. It will bite you. Meth, not even once. You wouldn't steal meth. You wouldn't download meth.
Funny thing is I can do meth because it's like, it just doesn't do anything fun for me.
Well, yeah. Sure.
Meth, just occasionally.
We'll call Norman, go do some ice.
Yeah.
Bye.